Welcome back to the Clydesdale Media Roundtable. What's going on, everyone?
Nothing's
Nothing.
happening.
Been scrambling for the last 30 minutes as news has broken across the CrossFit world. I thought we were going to talk about Gabby Magala leaving Mallorca and the program, but HWPO just announced their 2023 lineup on Instagram today at 3 o'clock, and I will show you that post.
Yeah, let's share that screen.
Okay, can you guys see that?
Kind of. I mean, it's there, but it's not super big.
Pro Wasta.
That better?
Why don't you just read it?
Yeah, it is better. But also read it.
So what I'm going to do is show you the pictures first.
Yeah.
So this is the roster for 2023. We got Mal O'Brien.
Yep.
Jason Hopper. Turi Helgadottir. Katrin Davidsdottir.
Wow.
Amanda Barnhart.
You called that one, Scott.
Sam Quant.
I called that one.
So HWPO Pro Roster 2023, our team of hard workers is continuing to grow, and we cannot wait to see how these amazing athletes show up and work hard. We are grateful to have athletes who represent what we as HWPO training community live each day. Show up, work hard, and make yourself proud, knowing that hard work pays off. They are the leading examples of hard work in our sport. The work has only just begun, and we cannot wait to see what the season brings for now. It's off-season training for some, Rogue Invitational prep for others. Follow along as we showcase their hard work and get ready for another amazing season. And then they list them all again. And then that is that.
What just happened? Somebody's air conditioning went on or something?
No.
I went on mute because Murphy.
I don't hear anything.
School bus.
I do.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Hold on.
So I was surprised about Katrin. I mean, I understand. Got Harry. Am I on mute? What's going on?
Nope.
You're good.
Because you've got Harry over there now, where Katrin, Amanda, Sam have all worked with before, who's former member of CompTrain, moved over to HWPO. And now they're following that suit of going to HWPO. But I still was surprised, though, with Katrin. I don't know why. I thought she might have stayed with Yami.
I think she's moving back to the States.
Well, because she's got a boyfriend or a fiance, I guess.
Are they engaged?
Yep.
Yeah, they are engaged.
They are.
I did not know that.
They posted a while ago. I'll
Think
confirm.
Street's sad. Do you think he cares at all?
Who?
Street.
Has anyone checked on Ben Bergeron?
No, I'm more curious about how Ben Bergeron's doing.
Yeah. Somebody needs to check on him.
I mean, Chandler's got to be leaving. Has he announced he's left? He's got to. Got to.
I think he's not leaving. I said that last week on our roundtable that after watching In the Arena that he did with the Buttery Bros and the way Ben backed him, I think it showed a caring attitude from a coach that he needs right now with what he's going through. Are we there?
Yeah.
We're all speechless. Yeah, it's not necessarily what I think. I don't think it's the best move for him, but I think that's what's going to happen.
The problem is you can only take those videos for what they are at the moment. You know, we did see a video with still Danielle and Justin just hanging out, and then 10 minutes later, she's swimming in Naples.
I don't know. I hope Chandler leaves. And I think he's made some comments about Invictus because that's where he was training with for Rogue. or did the rogue qualifiers, and part of me feels like he would go to proven.
I'm going think tank.
Okay.
I like the Invictus. I like the Invictus theory.
Mm-hmm.
I think
That's
he's
good.
Remember-
Unexpected.
He did WADA with Travis and Noah.
Do we think Katrin has a chance at podium?
Is she on a team?
Yeah,
I don't.
I know. I think she's in the twilight of her career, unfortunately.
Masters around the corner. Get it.
How old is she?
46.
In sled dog years.
Yeah. I don't even think she's 30 yet.
No. I thought she was engaged. Maybe she's not.
Guys, it's my air conditioning. I'm going to turn it off.
Oh, too funny.
So we kind of all predicted Amanda going to HWPO. I said several times on this show that when we saw Sam, Amanda, and Harry together at MAC, you could tell there was a special bond with the three of them. And the opportunity to go back with that bond and that crew, I knew she'd take that in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
And when we talked to her on here, she talked about how much she missed Sam as a training partner.
Yeah.
So I think that just totally makes sense.
But where does Sam live now?
Washington.
It's in Washington State.
The state. Okay. So, and Amanda's moved back to Ohio, we think.
She has. She announced it.
Okay. Okay. So all
She
these
back in the dirty D.
It looks like somewhere up near Medina, according to research done by our super sleuth, Amy Radowski.
Yep. Looks like Medina.
And she went to college at Cleveland State. So, yeah. So that's actually up near that way. And maybe that's where she's going to hang out.
Yeah.
Cole.
And so Renata, Cole is still at
He goes.
CompTrain. Cole and Chandler.
What has happened with Cole's spot on the leaderboard throughout this time? Has he stayed the same? Has he gone up? Where's that at?
He's with Katrin. He's on his way out, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I think he's on his way out too,
Okay.
but I'm just curious. But like we've been talking about, if he can still get sponsors and still get paid
Sure.
to do what he likes, why not keep it up?
What's
What's the
not
highest
like
he's ever
Cole
got?
was
Huh?
What's the highest he's ever got?
I don't know. I'll look.
I think he's been in the top 10 before.
yeah, but it's not like perennial top 10 or
Right.
No.
he's never podiumed.
Not
Like,
lately.
Yeah, he's in the top 20 at this year's games. Is that really that much of a fall off from where he's been?
He's always that one regional event / one games event where you're like, oh, I remember that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I don't
played
know.
football.
Right. So I don't know.
Todd says that Chandler should go to Krypton so Ben Smith can help him with his lifts.
Yeah, I mean, he does need some help with his lifts.
Yeah, sure. Efficiency on lifts. He doesn't need help maxing out. He does enough to hold his own.
Yeah.
Right. He
It's-
just needs to
it may
spend some
look
time with
ugly.
Coach Bergener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he won't be able to do handstand push-ups. So there's that.
Maybe he and Laura could teach each other a thing or two.
So we just
Basically,
announced
one another.
the hard work pays off lineup for 2023. So the movement is starting.
Yeah.
We know that Gabby Magala and Christoph Horvath are leaving Mallorca to go somewhere else. We don't know where they're going to end up. With
Right.
Katrin leaving Iceland, does she go and take that spot?
Team Reykjavik.
I think she's too young to go team.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, so is Sam.
Now, Christoph, maybe.
Maybe she's pregnant.
Gabby? Who are we talking about is pregnant?
Yeah, Gabby. Maybe she's pregnant. Maybe they're not going anywhere. Maybe they're just leaving Mallorca to go home. See me starting rumors?
Yep. Started here.
Mhm.
Get your rumors right here at
You're in
Clydesdale
here
Media.
first. Yeah, I have no idea.
Wow. I don't know. At first I thought that the logical place would be mayhem for her. I think she just needs like a lot of competition and a lot of practice going against really good athletes. But with Laura, with Ben at Krypton, maybe that's the place they go
Yeah.
and make
So
it a
she and
family
Laura
affair
have been-
again.
She and Laura have been coaching or have been training together for a while too. And I think maybe it's time she wants to sort of step out of that shadow and be on her own. I mean, I guess she could do that by staying with John too. So I don't know. I'm so glad we don't have to think about this for ourselves. Can you imagine like every 9, 10 months, 12 months trying to figure out like where you're going to go? Can you imagine if we like tried to reinvent this podcast every 12 months? Oh, wait, no, we did that. Never mind.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
12 months would be a
We're
luxury.
living that, right?
Yeah.
We're living that.
Is
It's
Amy
funny
going to
because
coffee
they
pods and
both-
pods? Maybe.
Maybe Australia.
It's
What's your boy Khan
it's
up
funny
to? Do we
because
know? Do we know what Khan's doing?
No.
Where's he at?
He was traveling for a
Just
while.
traveling? Okay. Sorry, Scott.
I heard
cut
that
you
he was
Ollie.
going to work with Chrissy at Polaris.
off.
no.
If you do get any kind of hint of that, let me know.
That'd be crazy.
I'll check. Okay, sorry, Scott. You want to talk about serious stuff?
I just wanted to say that it was cool how John from the program, John Singleton, kind of walked through his process with every athlete. At the end of the season, they have a sit down, they go through their goals, and mutually, he and Gabby decided that she needed to go somewhere else for what she wanted to do. He couldn't push her anymore. And they got that out of that meeting. And I thought that was cool of him to kind of be upfront about it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure coaches want change too, right?
For sure. If something's not working or if you can't progress somebody, when I'm coaching, if a cue I'm using isn't working on an athlete and I have another coach there, I go over and say, hey, help me out with this athlete. So
And that's why I stopped going to your class.
What's that like being in coaching a class and having another coach around to talk to? What's that like?
I think it's really helpful.
I would love to know what that's like. Yes, Travis.
Yes,
Katrin's
Travis.
at HWPO too. Yep.
Let's go, Travis. Get with it.
Yep. So Haley, I
Starting
don't
at
think
3:30,
Haley's
buddy.
going there.
I don't know if you saw this, but Travis is releasing a new shirt, Amy.
Yeah.
That
The
was
Chalk
made for
Monster.
your husband.
It's Chalk
Yep.
Monster. I saw it. Yep.
Yeah, I forwarded it to a couple people here too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Amy's husband puts chalk everywhere.
He likes to put chalk. You know what? Tomorrow is our anniversary. Maybe I'll get him some chalk.
Ooh.
Yep.
How many
Yeah,
years?
that could
22
Be fun.
years tomorrow.
Nice. Congrats.
And we were 22 when we got married.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's not the 22nd though.
No, but it's the year of 22.
That would be cool.
That makes
Oh, it is the year of
all-
2022. That's really cool.
Yeah. That's what I did. So it would be easy for him to always remember how many years we would be married
Yeah.
if you get married in the year 2000.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. That's how I know how old Braden is because I was 30 when I had him. So
Yeah.
every time he does something that annoys me and I want trying to illustrate that I know more than him, I always say 30 years. 30 years, buddy. I've been doing this 30 more years than you.
Was that
Usually
the
with
blonde
dri-
version of you?
It's usually
the
with
bl-
driving. Yeah. It's usually
Yeah.
when we drive. But I'm like, dude,
Charlie
30
said, was
years.
it the blonde version of you or the redhead?
That was the pixie cut short brown hair.
Wait a minute. Let's check your eyes. Did you use your eye opener?
I did. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What is an eye opener?
I put it on. Let's see.
She has eye drops that open her eye more.
It's a little better. It's
Yeah.
still, I mean, it's still. a
See
little
how
bit-
one eye is more open than the other?
No.
Well,
This eye is like
Yeah.
squattier. I put them in earlier too. I put them in like maybe an hour ago. Yep.
I just want
Yeah,
to
these
know.
are the riveting testosterone-filled conversations that
Stop.
this podcast brings you.
Yeah.
People are interested.
Yeah, they are. We got through the. Hang on.
Murph's not. Murph's like, wrap it up.
People are interested in that. All right, what else do we want to talk about CrossFit wise?
So Madrid championships are this weekend.
Yes. What are we doing?
And for the love of God, could someone print a list of the athletes that you have coming somewhere? Just a list. You've got like a smattering of confirmations on your IG, but I know damn well you have more than 8 athletes coming to Madrid. A leaderboard, anything.
Okay.
I've been looking for days.
Hmm.
We want to cover it this weekend, but my God, I can't even figure out who's there.
Hmm.
Maybe they don't have anyone you know.
Well, I know
Where is
for
it
sure
listed in
Travis
Spanish?
is there. Well, names would be the same in Spanish and English.
Travito.
Listen.
Mayore.
Well, you can still register
And-
to compete. Seems like.
Right, you can. So maybe we just register, go, and jump in beside Travis
We know.
and get our ass kicked.
Do we know what the workouts are? Is this for this year?
Yeah, so the workouts are all announced.
Yeah, they're presented by tier. Okay.
I have seen everything about this damn competition except for who is there and are you live streaming or not.
Well, they have a YouTube channel.
Went there.
Okay. I'm just saying, like, they have one. So if they wanted to play something, they at least have a vessel to play it on.
Who's their marketing director? This is not good for them.
Yeah, I would use Google Translate even if they put it in Spanish. I would figure it
Yeah.
all out. Just tell me.
Maybe that's where the girl from CrossFit's going. She said, I don't want to do the marketing here. I'll just go to Madrid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's talk about
everybody
that.
just keep it leaving.
Yeah. So anyway,
CrossFit
we're going to try to
executives
cover it this
need it.
weekend. If we can find it or any results from anything. I talked to Justin Kotler today. He is going to jump on with us and either him or Kiefer will update us or Kiefer will update Justin, who will then update us. Whatever we have to do, I'm going to try to get some athletes if I know who's going to be there, because it was reported that 18 semifinalists were going to be there, and we know a lot of them now.
Yeah, we do.
I just don't know which ones are there.
Yeah. I'm sure we could get Annika to jump on too.
Yeah. And Kyra,
Mhm.
probably. Travis might be a stretch since he
Never
seems a
know.
little salty these days.
Yeah, I hope we can watch. And I assume with the time difference and everything else, it will start like when by the time we wait. Is it happening Friday? Tomorrow?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay. So it should be like when we wake up tomorrow, it should be happening or soon to be happening based on the time difference.
True.
Right?
And it should be done like mid-afternoon for us.
Yeah, which is
So
great.
it's not like a late night like Can West or
Hmm.
any of those.
Good stuff.
So yeah, the schedule's out there now. It is in Spanish, but we can figure that out. The other thing I have is the big Waza change, and I actually have that up too on Instagram.
Yeah,
so
you've
we can
got
share
the
that.
individuals going what, Wednesday and Thursday, and then teams Friday and Saturday.
No,
Okay.
but close. It is individuals are on Thursday, Friday,
Saturday.
and the teams are Saturday, Sunday.
Got it.
And the reason this was done was so that the elite individuals could also participate in the elite team of 3. And
I don't
Kat's
understand
first
that.
reaction when we were on text was, who the hell is going to do that?
Who's doing that? I don't think anyone's doing that.
So interestingly enough, I put out a survey with that graphic that said good move, bad move, or no difference. And it was 53% good move, 41% no, it was not a good move, and 6% no difference. However, all of our athlete friends answered on the same side of this equation. And that is that no, it is not a good move.
Thank you. Yeah,
I was taking that abbreviated pause to build the drama.
I know, but yeah. So here's my thoughts on this. Wodapalooza did this so that they didn't overrun their elite judges. Because when they had elite teams and elite individuals going at the same time, they didn't have enough elite judges to accommodate everybody. And I think for the elite category, your judging needs to be top notch. So I'm thinking it's more from, I like how they positioned it. I think they positioned it as like, hey, you can do both. But I don't think athletes that are taking their career seriously would ever do both a month away from the open or 6 weeks from the open. And so I'm thinking that it was more of a logistics staffing issue, and maybe a better fan experience, that you don't have to be rushing around. If you're going to just watch elite, you can be there the 4 days and you can sort of relax and watch elite, and you don't have to be rushing from stage to stage to catch this and that and whatever. Now I'm saying all this, I've never been to Wodapalooza, so like, who am I to even say?
So fan experience, I can't go along with, because primarily the elites are all at Flagler, other than like the one swim event, and usually there's one at Bayfront and one at the other stage, and then everything else was at Flagler last year. So it would go like individual team all day at Flagler.
Right. I guess what I'm saying, though, is maybe there's a need for them to have Flagler for some of the other divisions. And because of that, they can't jam everybody in. So they had to separate and at least make sure that there was enough space between the elite athletes and the teams, potentially. Because I also think that there's a lot of like scaled intermediate athletes that feel like they get the shaft because they're in the side stage, 3 blocks away from all the action. So maybe they're trying to be a little more, I don't know what the word is, to get some of those other, the people that aren't elite in those better venues.
Visibility.
Thank you.
Maybe they should get better.
Well, that's true too. But anyway, Scott, go ahead. Continue on your fan experience.
Really, you're such a jerk.
Well, since I'm the only one that's ever been there, all the stages are pretty close to each other. There's no 3-block walk, just to clear that up. They're all like bang, bang, bang right together. I don't know that teams of 3, depending on who you get, is enough of a draw to draw what the individual elite and the individual elites are going to draw. And you have the individual elites going during the week, the work week.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, for a fan experience, to me, it would seem you would want to flip-flop the team and individuals. However, if they really did intend it to be like, oh, you could do both, then it does make more sense that you do yours individually before you do team. But
I don't think a lot of people are going to do both. I mean, unless you've got like fringe athletes that are looking to like test the waters in individual and then go to team and have fun. I don't know, but I just think if I'm somebody's coach, my athletes aren't doing that. That's just a dumb move.
Will Patrick Vellner win?
Will he go?
Yes.
If it's on a Tuesday or Thursday and a Friday, he might have to work.
True.
He would go.
Personally, that kind of sucks, because now for us, we'd have to take 3 days off.
Sure.
Maybe 4, because you're not done with the team or just screw the team on Sunday.
Right.
And to get a flight back. And if you want to get any of the pre-stuff, you have to fly out Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like,
the good thing is you'll have elite athletes to talk to over the weekend, perhaps, because they'll be winding down and watching and hanging out maybe. Maybe it's a way for them to just have a nice Miami trip, do some competing and then do some relaxing / you know,
I mean, South Beach is pretty
shaking
cool.
hands and kissing babies and all that good stuff.
Mm.
I don't know. Yeah, it'd be
Yeah, and
interesting.
it gives them more time to like do sponsorship stuff, right? Because like the vendor village there is much bigger than the games,
Mhm.
and they have commitments to those sponsors, and that gives them the weekend to go do all of that stuff, right? Which is another way of making money for them.
True.
I don't know. Just seems
Yeah.
weird, but
I like it. I agree. I think it seems
Other
fair.
CrossFit stuff. Who else has accepted Rogue? Emma Lawson. I just saw.
cannot keep up with that.
Okay. Great. We'll just review that when we have the list printed out.
Yeah. But we
Is there
do
a
know
list?
that the qualifier is final for
Yeah.
men and women. Our girl Annika fell from first to fourth because of a penalty, but she did get in.
Okay.
Olivia Kirksetter is going in as a 16, 17-year-old.
Yep.
Our boy Scott Tetlow officially is going. He finished third.
Are we sure about that?
Yep. I can pull that up probably.
Because I saw something that he posted the other day saying that he wasn't going. Oh no, you know who I'm thinking of? Jack Rosma, not going. I get those two confused. My fault.
Mm-hmm.
Scott, new daddy, going. Scott Tetlow. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. So here's a funny story about a games athlete. I've already told you guys on text, but I'll tell it on here. So my daughter does cross country, and we were headed to a cross country event in a different area of Columbus, a suburb. And there is a running trail on the way and we just, Scott and my husband and I just kind of kept looking at the running trail as we're driving past. And all of a sudden he goes, whoa, there's a super fit runner coming through. And he was like, she is moving really fast. And then all of a sudden I look and I was like, yeah, because it's Christy O'Connell. And Christy O'Connell is doing a run 5K every day for the month of September. And I was like, well, this makes perfect sense. And then Scott, you said that she came in and kicked butt in the WOD right after that.
She was running to the gym when you
Yeah.
passed her. I was in that class. She came in, kicked all of our asses,
Yeah.
and then ran home.
Yep.
Love it. Love it. We had a workout today that murdered people. You want to hear about it?
Yes.
Okay. So in 2 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
I love these. 10 toes to bar, 10 burpee box jump overs, remaining calories on the echo bike, max calories on the echo bike.
How
in
much
2
rest?
minutes. 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off, 7 rounds. Death. Lots of death happening. Lots of angry
They
faces.
have a time cap that they had to get onto the rower or bike.
The bike. I encourage them to give themselves at least 30 seconds.
Okay.
And first round, people were getting on the bike in a minute,
Yeah.
minute and a half. And then I think most people went 8 and 8. I made everybody do a practice round, which they were so happy at. Not on the bike, but just the 10 toes to bar and 10 burpee box jump overs to time yourself to see like where you were, so that we weren't like investigate or experimenting during the first couple of rounds. You knew going into it like what you were doing. And I think the majority of people did 8 toes to bar and 8 burpee box jump overs. We had a gal here who got 91 calories. She's a beast. Mm-hmm. I don't think I could get 91 calories in just 7 rounds of echo bike.
No way. No.
That would not be fun. But yeah, it was cool. It's getting hard to program now that like my base is getting a little bit fitter, and I'm getting some other people that are very experienced. So we have this like huge swath of experience from, people that can do this very well to people that can't, and people that are brand new to CrossFit. Sometimes those workouts they'll go faster because they're not doing anything super complex. If you're doing hanging knee raises, 10 hanging knee raises, and a half burpee without a push up and a step over on a box, you're going to get through those 20 reps faster than someone who's doing it not modified. And so it's been sort of a juggling act to get it right for everybody. It's fun. I mean, fun juggling act, but it's been interesting.
Yeah. A lot to manage.
Cool stuff. But
Yeah,
I want to do that. It's fun.
we're dealing with COVID.
Who is?
My mom got COVID while she was visiting us this weekend. So I've been exposed.
Yeah.
I'm still testing negative, but I cannot go to the gym this week. So I'm
Yeah.
doing all garage WODs. And it's really hard to amp up the intensity when you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But I'm moving.
Yeah. Good. Charlie, we have a hero WOD tomorrow.
Which
I
hero?
can't hear you because you're on mute, but it's Holly Man.
Oh, that's my favorite. Is that handstand push-ups
Oh,
and cleans? It's like 1, 2, 3, 10
It's
rounds or something.
hold on. What's the 5? 5, 3, 1. 5 wall balls, 3 handstand push-ups, 1 power clean at 155 for females.
Yeah, I love
30
that.
rounds.
Yeah, I love that workout.
30 rounds?
Yeah.
Minus the wall balls, but I love it.
You know who's not going to be doing a 155-pound clean?
Why not?
You know who will be doing one?
Because that's like my max. So I'm not going to do 30 of them.
Charlie's doing the ladies RX weight. There you go. Hey,
Hell yeah.
click the box.
Oh,
Wodify
okay.
has a feature now when you program workouts that you can not have an RX option. So it used to be like RX plus or RX. Now it's just no scaling, which is cool. So like everybody just gets lumped together,
Yeah.
which for us works really well. That's cool. We're doing Fran tomorrow.
I'm glad I'm not at yours then.
Hell yeah.
We're doing
Let's go.
Fran.
I would
I'm
much
coming to
rather do
Delaware.
30 rounds of something than frickin' Fran.
I know.
Frickin' Fran.
Oh,
Frickin'
yeah,
Fran.
that's my favorite. I'm doing a movement library too for all my members. So Wodify lets you put like videos in of things. So I did a thruster video. I did a pull-up, like jumping pull-ups, 2-banded pull-ups, single-banded pull-ups. And then I did a handstand push-up because Saturday we're doing handstand push-ups. I did a handstand push-up sort of options for handstand push-ups from like a seated strict press to a pike push-up to a little baby strict handstand push-up on the wall to a kipping handstand push-up. And I'm putting them all on YouTube. It's so fun. Putting that software to use.
Very cool.
Recording voiceovers with my cool mic.
Did you get a new mic?
It's not new.
I just was noticing that.
I just put this thing on it. I have no idea what it does or if it's
Gotcha.
on right.
All I can think about is that SNL skit of sweaty balls. when
Sweaty
I'm
balls.
Looking at you. Those are big. That's
Yeah.
big.
That's a good one. Good one, Charlie.
I think these are on backwards. Hold on. These are on right.
Okay, guys.
Oh, better.
I got to wrap this up. For me.
All right,
That's
Shorty.
what
He
She
said. He said he's got to wrap this up.
All right. Well, anything else before we go? I've hit everything on my list.
What do we got coming up? We got something tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we're talking to the chief marketing officer for Noble.
Noble?
Todd? No.
Mm-hmm. Todd?
Yes.
Yes.
Todd. Who's on that? Is everybody doing that? Who's
Nope.
doing that? Amy? No. Charlie?
Nope.
We'll talk after we hang up.
Okay.
I like
And then
the fans want to know.
and then we have Jacqueline Dahlstrom on
Sunday.
Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Awesome.
And if you were looking for Kelly Friel today, we're sorry we had to reschedule. Miscommunication between her and I, and we're going to get that rescheduled, but she's
Awesome.
excited to come on.
Yeah.
So, and we started a new show on Wednesday. If you haven't seen that, it's the Manfield or Clydesdale Media Mindset with Phil Mansfield. I have to say episode 2, I think, is way better than episode 1. I wish I wouldn't have called it out when we were talking, or I would have flipped the episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So, so check it out on Wednesday. We're going to drop episode 2, and it's about why do we procrastinate.
Nice. I need to see that.
So, and with that, we'll catch you next time on the Clydesdale Media Roundtable.